Welcome to another Camira Power Minute. Today we're going to be talking about the 12 tips regarding perimeter design and actually the things that people that are coming to discuss security perimeters with you should actually be cognizant of. If they're not cognizant of it, then one needs to question their professionalism and their actual knowledge. So here's some ideas in the meantime. And by the way, if you cannot see the sheet clearly, please drop us a line and we will send it to you in PDF format with a pleasure. So the most important thing is the placement of the detectors. So for instance, if it's a camera or a detector, just understand that most detectors are blind where its feet are. So the placement of the detectors along the perimeter, they need to be on what's called a follow me process. So there's no blind areas, whether they come straight underneath the detector, behind it, in front of it. Each detector watches each detector so that the entire perimeter is protected. Make sure that they don't skimp on the design. Putting two detectors back to back, complete failure. Be aware of that. That's a cost-saving thing, doesn't work. So then consider the environmental conditions. So is there dust? Dust is a very big problem. Dust blocks things, so think about that. Consider the reflectance index. That human eye, camera, everything works on the reflectance. So is it grass, is it concrete? What is the substance of the ground? You need to understand that and how it sends the light back into the lens. The shape of the perimeter, straight is great, so therefore the straighter, the greater. Consider replacing the guards with technology. One can now replace guards completely with technology. This will give us up to 90,000 patrols an hour. And how many patrols an hour does a guard do if it's not raining? Exactly, maybe one in South Africa. Then you've got consider whether solar powered. So remember lighting. Think about the lighting. Lighting is your ally. Lighting is your friend. So if you can have lighting, if you can add lighting, if you need us to give it solar powered lighting, what a pleasure. Lighting is your friend because it creates shadows and we can see in the shadows. Then you've got the distance to the control panel. So from the detector to the control panel, how far is it? I think our record is nearly 1 kilometer from there to there with line of sight, but obviously every site has different requirements. Then we've got the no man's land. Now, no man's land can be a decision, can be a physical structure. It's where you say, right, nothing must move. So therefore, the client's got to take responsibility for the foliage, for the weed control, for everything that goes in and out of that area. It's not allowed. Therefore, the system can work reliably and deliver exactly what it's supposed to do, an early warning of the breach. Then you've got to consider the structure of the perimeter, including the poles, because when you put a pole in, you want the pole, if it's on the fence or whether it's independent, the more solid the pole, that's vital, because the only thing that can move in front of it is the intruder. If the pole is moving, everything is moving, then you've got a technical issue with permanent nuisance and false alarms. And then obviously warning signs. One needs to actually tell these people that you will detect them, whether we're going to hit them with pepper gas or fog or whatever means, we can hit them with something, shout at them, scream at them, and scare the living daylights out of them. One needs to tell them. So these are the considerations that we have. We instill it in our franchisees. We want you to know that we can help you with this, and if somebody's coming to see you and they haven't had those discussions with you, one needs to discuss whether they can really help you or not. Thank you. Hope this has helped you. God bless.